Pikachu used smokescreen.
And welcome back to Margs and Mario. I'm Harry.
And I'm still Marissa.
And this is Paper Mario. Yes, so Pikachu uses Thunderbolt, Quick Attack, and Iron Tail.
Is Sludge an option for anybody?
Sludge is an option for Grimer and Muck. And wow, I have a lot more information about Pokemon than I thought I did.
Well, I mean, look at you.
What does that mean?
Look
at you.
Thinking how you'd like to interpret it.
That didn't work either. Oh no.
No. What'd you do to her?
Yeah, not great, apparently. I just keep forgetting that spikes hurt everybody. Everybody in this game.
Goom nut.
Goom nut. What do I want to do here? This is a great question.
Does the lemon do anything for you?
Because I can't change partners. Not particularly. We'll just use the hammer. These little purple bats. The problem is that they're on the ceiling, so you can't really get them.
Some would say that the ceiling is the roof.
Michael Jordan once said that, in a now infamous...
Some would say.
I want to save that other lightning bolt. Let's try this for the 1000th time. Actually, no, I can just do this. Since he can fly.
Nice.
There we go. Okay. That's over. Wow, that took forever. Getting warmed up still.
Just getting the jitters out.
You beat the bad guys, and the key magically falls from the ceiling, as it does in life.
When has it, Harry?
You've never had that happen before?
Nope.
Nope. Nope. Not today. Wait. Come on, don't go in that room. Ooh. So what's up with our ghost?
Are we in Luigi's mansion?
No.
That's what we should play next. Oh, with the little vacuum cleaner.
Yep.
And the family that's in the portraits. And now we're in Harry Potter.
Okay, so let's see how well Harry can remember this. We're going to see a lot of these things just turn. And it's the only time they really use these is in this dungeon, which I think is interesting because it's a, again, fairly interesting mechanic. And we should be all set up. Yeah, we're good. Just trying to get up those stairs. There we go. Now...
Tightrope. Oh.
There we go. What could be in this chest? Look how big...
Gold doubloons.
Look how big it is compared to Mario.
Gold
Just reference.
doubloons.
It is taller and wider than Mario. This thing is enormous.
Do you remember when we were at your hometown and we went to the...
Like you self-censored what my hometown was just for...
I don't know what you want. People
No, it was the right... It was well done.
But we were in your hometown and we went to an art museum and there was this like beautiful wooden chest and it was 500 years old. It was part of a dowry, something like that. They were talking about how it's the most complete one. Because I'm the type of person when you go to the museum, I read the information. And this 6-year-old girl comes up the stairs with her mother trailing behind and she just starts banging on like the wooden chest. And I was like, oh honey, no.
Yep.
Mom came behind. She's like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, it's for the art. I'm so sorry.
Can't do that. I do remember that.
For the art. And then we walked away. I was like, Harry was like too mean to that little girl. I was like, but the art.
No, you were totally fine. I feel like art museum is one of the places where it's safe to say,
Hey child.
Yeah.
I know that you don't understand why that's important, but it's important.
Yeah. And you need to just.
And I'm sorry that you are small.
Yeah, you need to trust me. I'm sorry that you were small. Now we'll use the lemon. How about that? Everyone happy?
What? Ooh.
Oh.
I don't know if lemons are that good for your health.
You don't think so?
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Oh, heck yeah.
Bombette. Very important for us the next few chapters. We're gonna get this lovely diamond. We're gonna need two more little stones
This
like that.
one, do you want me to just like compare what I'm seeing to things that reminds me of for the rest of the time that we're doing this?
Sure, that seems like
Because
a
this
good
reminds me of
vantage
Math
point.
Blaster.
Okay, now when you said this reminded you of VeggieTales,
Yep.
you weren't able to
No,
explain...
the outside. No, the outside is like no, Math Blaster. I distinctly remember being in a like underground place with lanterns and like stalactites and stagmites. I just made those words up. They sounded about right, but
Like, I feel like at least half of those words were correct.
I was just talking about stalactite and stalagmite. You don't have to criticize the rest of my language here. Anyways,
Anyway,
and so like you had to then like proceed and like do all the math equations to get to the other side and try to get out of the cave that you were in. So yes, in conclusion, I hope by the end of this paper you will agree with me that
you'll agree with your synopsis.
yeah,
Did everybody play Math Blaster in grade school?
I'm sure they did.
Like, shouts to whoever those software people were that they basically said, we're going to sell this game to
Everyone.
all of America. Just everyone at once. Okay, so we've got two of the 3 stones that we need. Turn back. Your
So this
time
is
is
a
running
ghost.
out. Kind of. He or she is they are pretending to be a ghost.
Is it Bowser? Is it Twink? Is it a Star Spirit we haven't met yet?
No, and no.
Is it
It's just-
Luigi?
It's just a bad guy. Now, we won't. Fun fact:
Is it the boulder?
Luigi actually has a secret diary that we can go check
And
out
we
at some point.
read it?
You can if you want to. Oh, get away from these guys.
Read it? That's what the diaries are for.
Whew, I hate those falling things. These darn turtles. Okay.
When I was in like 5th grade, I had one of those journals that was like password protected.
What was the password?
But the thing
protection?
was like there's an option to like find a secret button to push with a pen tip on one end, or there was another one where it was like a secret combination.
Oh, to like open the...
And then I distinctly remember, I think there was one where like you had to like record like your voice, like if you like said something the correct way, it would open. But this was the early 2000s, and so I would like listen to whatever the hint was or something, and it just would be straight static coming out of this little speaker in the side of the journal. Maybe that's why I don't like journaling.
Maybe.
There's a plane flying over our apartment right now that has like a banner behind it, but it's directly perpendicular to our eyesight, so we can't read what it says. What do you think it says, Harry?
I think it says... Actually, I can't even see the plane
No,
anymore, 'cause it's gone
'cause it went over. Yeah.
directly above our heads. I don't know.
Thunderbump.
What do people like? I feel like most of the time now it's just for websites.
Washing
You know what I
hands.
mean? Yeah, it's websites or PSAs. Speaking of PSAs, you ready for our star fact?
Yes?
Time for our first star fact, Marissa.
Yay! So our first star fact is that stars look like they're twinkling because of the different layers of atmosphere bending the light from the star. They're not actually twinkling. And that is your star fact.
So they look like they're twinkling
Yes.
because of the light being bent.
Yes,
But
by
they
the atmosphere.
themselves, like, so if we get to any star, it's not like pulsating. It's
No.
just
It's
what
like the sun.
we see.
Right.
Interesting. I mean, that makes sense.
The only other time a star would pulsate is if something was orbiting around it, but that you have to have a more sensitive telescope to be able to see something like that. You can't just see that with a naked eye.
Interesting. And that's our first star fact. Thank you, Marissa.
You're welcome.
Okay.
I found my niche. I found how I contribute
Here, so
to this media.
So we saw this order in a different room, and we're just going to copy it And what that's going to do is open up the path. So remember 10 minutes ago when we said we should be moving faster? We're now done with this chapter.
Great. That's great news. Not to say that this isn't a lovely time to be spending with you.
Wow, love spending time with you too, babe.
That's all we've been doing, Harry.
Shout out quarantine.
That's all we've been doing.
Okay. It's time to take on the guy whose name I already forget. Tutton Koopa.
No, yeah.
Tutton Koopa. This is our final
You
warning.
said Tutton Poopa or something. It was your first. I just want to just bring us back, just to make sure.
Just let us
Save. That's how you know it's real.
I should have switched.
Save to cutscene. That's how you know it's
I
real.
should have switched Bombette and Parakarry. I gotta do it now after the fight starts. That's on hand up. That's on me. It's a stupid mistake. Ooh.
One of my friends her family's from Egypt, and I ask her if she gets upset at how often people ask her about the pyramids.
Does she?
She's I think she has no feelings about it.
So basically, he was just trying to scare us and have us run away. He's not really a ghost, although he appears to be somewhat magical.
They thought that the pyramids, the Great Pyramids of Giza in Egypt, they thought that they were cursed because the archaeologists who would go down there and the people who were trying to steal from them would go down there and they would end up dying. And I believe there was some sort of like chemical or like decomposition process happening that was like actually poisonous that they found later. And you had to wear like special masks and stuff. You know what? I'm gonna fact check myself on that one.
No, I believe you. I'm just kind of like, that's crazy. But I mean, that's because they've had
Things in there for thousands of years now.
But aren't a lot of the mummies that are in there actually like wrapped and preserved pretty well, or
Yes.
decently well compared to
Yes.
just average?
Correct, yes. The only thing that would compare is the individuals in like swamp and marsh areas who would bury their loved ones in the sand, or people would die and like be in the sand. Those people are preserved even more well. But the earth is doing it. It's not someone
Right,
actually doing
rather than people like actually
like putting in
wrapping
the time, right?
up. Putting in that time.
Correct. I saw Tutankhamun. One time there was an exhibit, and my aunt and my mom, we went to it. But I was scared of the dark at the time, and because everything is
That's sad.
very old, it was very dark in there. I'm like, Mommy's mom, elf.
Help, Mom.
We made it out. Okay. And I saw him. So
Okay, this should do it. Let's find out. Nope, just kidding. Let's see how good my math is. Yeah, there we go. That did it. Oh, we leveled up.
26.
We leveled up. Very exciting. And we beat the bad guy, also exciting. Level up our flower power.
And we have 33 seconds left in this episode. No?
Wow. Just enough time to watch. You
Oh
think
no!
you think you know? Well, I mean, the
That's
chomps.
sad.
He's been controlling them. So now that they're free,
He's sad though.
I mean, in Tutton Koopa's defense, he's been living in a desert that's been sunken underground for who knows how long. So he might not 100% be there. How's that for my defense of
Not great.
Bowser's minion Tutton Koopa?
Not.
But Marissa, just like he said, we got the Star Spirit, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.